All right, everybody. I'm here with Jackhammer after the trip, little post-trip interview here.
Yes, sir.
First time behind the wheel for the whole trip, huh?
Yes, sir.
How was it?
It was good. I loved it so much. I usually ride with my dad, my brother Mason, or J-Dog. So I love it so much. I can't wait to get back in it and ride some more. I think I put about 140 miles on it with 4 trail systems on the trip, and yeah.
There's not many 10-and-a-half-year-olds almost that have driven 140 miles. That's pretty cool.
And 3 black diamonds.
And 3 black diamonds.
Kind of flex, but like, there are probably not that many kids doing that.
You're right about
And
that.
comment down below if you ever done it. So.
There you go. So what was your favorite part of the trip, whether driving or a site that we saw or a trail that we went on?
Well, I have a few things. Of course, driving and rock house. I love rock house. It's probably one of the best trail systems out there in the Hatfield-McCoy Trail systems, especially the Waterfall, Trail 13, and the rock house. I love rock house, and I can't wait to get back to rock house.
Nice. What is your favorite thing on the machine, whether it be like in performance or an accessory?
I don't know. That's a very hard question. I basically love every single thing on this machine, especially the little box that we got to carry stuff in case we don't have anything space in the expedition or whatever we're taking.
Few tools, few necessities. Jack, what about the CB radio? You certainly like to get mic'd up on that quite a bit on the trails, huh?
Yeah, that's probably like the top 3 probably.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, it's a good necessity on the trails, especially if you maybe like if you get caught up in like traffic, or like if you get lost somewhere, you can just say, hey, can you slow down a little, or like
If we get separated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely suggest that for anybody who has done that before. Hope you all haven't, but if you all have, CBs are definitely the next accessory that you need to get.
Were you ever scared on the trails?
A few times, 2 times, I almost, there was a rock or like a rut, and that kind of let me get up my hands off the wheel, so that was kind of a bit scary, especially on the ridge at Rock House, going to the Rock House. That was kind of a decently scary part, I guess. So definitely you gotta have good grip to handle this machine if you're going on the rutted trails and all of that.
Well, I think it's also okay to be a little scared because that's important. You got to respect the machine, right?
You gotta learn, yeah.
And you got to learn, and you got to be careful. And sometimes I'll tell you to stop so that we can navigate it. Yep, navigate a difficult part of the trail or something like that. But overall, you did a great job, buddy. I was proud of you.
Thanks.
Anything, any last-minute things to say to the viewers?
Not really, just a good machine. I would suggest tweaking the
ECU?
ECU. Definitely do that, because the normal miles per hour on this machine is 29, and now, as you've seen on one of our previous videos, 41 miles. So definitely a big difference there, especially if you're on the road or like you kind of need to catch up to your group. So that I would definitely do that too. That's probably one of the strongest suggestions I could get with you and the CB. So
Nice.
yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll see you out there on the trails next time.
See you on trails. Mason RZR 200, action.
All right, Mace Man. Back from the trip.
Yeah.
Little post-game, post-trip interview here.
Yep.
So this was the first time you've moved from the RZR 200 to a RZR Trail 900.
Yeah.
How was it? Talk about kind of the experience of what you had before and then going into the new machine.
So going into the RZR 200 first, I did not have a low or high gear, which seemed like a little bit of a problem. Sometimes I could, there were trails I could go a little bit easier on. That would be when I would need the low gear, but the high gear was what I would really like Polaris to maybe put out there. There was just some stuff, some nasty stuff that we hit up on this machine that I would need a little push from behind, whether it was from B-Rad or Chris-tal Clean, anybody really. Sometimes I just need that little bit more oomph in the machine. I also didn't have four-wheel drive, which would have been nice again for those little sketchy situations. Yeah, but going into this, I had some confidence. I was a little bit crammed in this 200 physically, and I felt like it was a little bit time for an upgrade, so we opted for the RZR Trail 900 because unfortunately there's nothing in between the Polaris 900 and the Polaris 200. Polaris, if you could bring that back to 570 maybe. But yeah, we bought this machine used. The guy put some nice accessories on it. Yeah, pretty nice.
The difference in the size is quite noticeable. Obviously, sitting right here in the garage, just looking at them side by side, big difference. What would you say, just from a drivability perspective, was either a challenge or one of the favorite things that you got used to in the new machine?
So definitely one of the favorite things I got used to was the four-wheel drive. It was nice to be able to, on that Black Diamond on Indian Ridge, I just crawled up that in four-wheel low. And it was really nice. Definitely one of the challenges for me was the width of the machine, the increase from 50 to about
48. That one's
48,
just,
really?
yeah, almost the exact
So-
size of a four-wheeler.
48 to about, I'd say, this one.
Probably
with
55 maybe.
the fender flares and the extra bigger tires was a 55, I'd say. So it was definitely hard to get used to that width, especially having to basically relearn that I'm on the left side and I still have a whole nother right side. And with the extra width, that was a little bit tough.
First time you've had power steering. First time you've had high and low gear, like you said, four-wheel drive. Also, nice with the Ultimate with the backup camera.
Yeah.
That come into good use.
Yeah, that was nice. When I had to turn around on the Rock House, at the Rock House feature, that backup camera was definitely a nice advantage to have on that, because we were on a ridge line, and you were either going down one side or the other if you didn't do it right. So having that backup camera was really nice advantage to the 200.
So yeah, that 200 got a little tight in there as you've gotten taller over the years. We've had it now, what, 2.5 years, 3 years maybe?
Yeah, I started driving this. It was actually about this time of year in 2021, which was the first year that Polaris started making the 200. We moved up from a go-kart that we had. It was just a little
Hammerhead go-kart, right?
Go-kart, yeah.
That was fun.
That we would ride at our grandma's house. And we were actually there when we got this and the go-kart on Christmas Day, which was pretty cool. I didn't start driving on actual trails until about 2023, in about January or February was about the date of our first trip. Usually I would just spin off donuts in the field at our grandma's house.
Me too.
But yeah, it was nice. The suspension travel and ground clearance on this was definitely nice. Didn't have to get as many pushes as our past few trips. I'd say I've put about maybe five 50 miles on this. We've hit 100 hours on it since this trip. And it was nice to have this. It was a great starter machine. Any dads, grandpas, moms, uncles, anything like that who's watching this video, this is definitely something to get for your child if you're interested in something like that.
So it's kind of funny, you talked a couple times about having to get pushed, and over the course of the trips that we've taken, we've done some modifications, which we'll talk about in another video at some point. But what's kind of funny is that Jackhammer didn't have to get pushed once on his first trip. What's that all about?
Yeah,
I think it was was something about the driving, not about the driver, but maybe there was something that didn't like to work with me.
Oh.
I think that's what it was.
And I hear Jackhammer in the background saying, what was it, Jackhammer?
You sure about the thunder?
It was skill? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
it was just skill.
I don't know
Just
about
pure
that.
skill. I'm just goated like that.
But let us know in the comments if you've seen a difference in our driving.
All right. Anything else to say to the folks?
Polaris hasn't done a major upgrade to these machines in a while. Really, all they've done update-wise is a color scheme. The newest one is a red, which is really nice.
And a gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have some storage feature in this machine, maybe like a little glove compartment or something like that. To go like maybe under where that handlebar is in there, on that passenger side. Maybe just something storage-wise to put in the back compartment as a back, like the Highlands PZ6 box. But yeah.
It would be nice for them to do something with performance on it too.
Agreed,
Or,
performance.
like you said, to get something between the 200 and the 900.
Yeah.
Because, that's a big jump. And you and J-Dog managed it very, very well. But, again, big adjustment going from that machine to a big one. So, all right, Blue Thunder, last words?
I don't really have any, so thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification button so you can always stay updated on our new videos. See you on the trails.
Like for Mason if he's a better driver, and subscribe for me. Subscribe.